All right, time for CSS battle. Both Cohen and Gab made top 10 yesterday. Congrats to them. Nice job, guys. My solution was awful yesterday, but that's okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's kind of a sideways face, maybe. Uh, I mean, all right. I'm gonna go fast to start with, so I'm just gonna do background. Oops. Background yellow. Background light green. Then I'm going to have paragraph. I'm going to do position fixed. This needs some margin. 40, 70. Not quite enough on either side. 45. 450, 45. 90. 100. 105. Padding 20. Paragraph. 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 Background. Dark color. 40. 35. Maybe. Margin 0. Paragraph. Margin 50. 70. 90. 120. Paragraph. Margin 120. 0. 30. 40. Okay, that's a match. I don't know, 2.5 minutes. That's not a good match, but that's a match. All right, now what's a better match? I think, yeah, the lighter green shape is a rectangle. The smaller green shapes are squares, so it's not simple to do a box shadow to make them the same thing. Could be done. You'd have to have multiple box shadows to make the lighter green thing out of the darker green thing. But if we're going to use box shadow, then we can use box shadow. We can make one of these things box shadow the other two. And then we can also use box shadow to get the lighter green thing and then a big box shadow to make the yellow thing. Let's see what that looks like. So we're going to get rid of all of this and all of these. And we're going to say background is the light green color. We're going to margin it into place. Margin, I don't remember the numbers, of course, 4110. Box shadow 0009 inch. And yellow. Outline 1 pixel solid. There is the thing that we see. It's not quite right. 45, 105, 5. And we're seeing the line of the body in there as well. We're going to fix that. Not by typing that way, though. Wow. All right. Say margin 0. Say margin 0. 60. 90. 0. Okay, starting to pull it in, that's 120, 130, 140, 80, 100, 120. All right, there's the right shape for that thing. Why is it? Hmm. I'm confused about why my HTML doesn't have the right background. I know why the body has the background it does, because we said so. If it's not going to, that's not going to work. We need to do this. 5" 0. This. That's not working either. Oh, inset. Still not working. Oh, it's because this has a box shadow. There. Okay. Let's undo all the stupid stuff I did. Ah! There. Now we have something working. And let's move that. Though we don't really need that in anyway, but okay, so this is going to be 100 pixels, 100 pixels. Okay. 80, 70, 120. And then it's going to be, nope, 0, 200 pixels, 150, 140. And then it's going to be color that and get rid of outline. Let's go ahead and load our extension. That's the word. Right, that's a better way to do it. Can we be shorter than that? I'm sure people will be. Can I be shorter than that is the question. Hmm. I wonder. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna kill the body and just style the HTML for a minute. Oops, wrong one. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Okay, so if I wanted to explore that, I would need that to be that color. And red to be this color. And can I do that again? I don't know the answer to that. So inset minus 120 minus, let's do something 10, red. Um, I only get that one. What if this is an A? So that's exactly wrong, but interesting. Oops. If I have this and I need that, what if it's the opposite? What if I have this and I need that? Can you see? That's not going to work because it's going to be two of them. Right. Yeah, no, it's not working. Okay. Interesting idea. I'm not smart enough to pull it off. Let's get rid of those. Let's put this background back, I think, and put the body back. I mean, of course, we can unit replace, minify, submit, printify. All right, we are at 13 minutes. My current score is 151. It's not great for this, but I'm going to pause the recording and see if I come up with anything clever. The multiple box shadow inset, I didn't figure it out, but it doesn't mean it's not possible. It means I'm not smart enough to do it yet. If I don't come back, thanks for watching. See you next time. All right, a couple other variations of this. Neither of them are great. SDYLE. All right, the first one, going to start by selecting just the HTML, making it yellow. If I need the background in there, now it's yellow, and I'm on the stroller bus. I'm going to select the body. Star selected for now. I think I'm going to change that. I'm going to margin it into place. Of course, I don't remember the numbers. 75-105. Dot line. Actually, I don't need the outline. I can just use background. Background, light green. Of course, that's wrong. 45. Looks right. Then I'm going to put in an image tag. And I'm going to select it with star and say margin 0. But I need a semicolon here for anything to work. Let's put an outline here. Pad it. Oh my goodness. Padding 35, I think. Box shadow. Inset 9-inch 0. I don't remember the numbers again. 120 pixels, 70 pixels, and 0, 140 pixels. And then I need color to be dark. Outline goes away. Unit replace. I can get rid of margin actually if I target the body that way. Can I play with these values? I don't remember. What is that going to be? 15%? Obviously not right. Getting close to something. 13, 11. Doesn't look like that's going to work. That may be my best solution that matches my character count here. I wish I can lose one more. Probably can lose one more, maybe. Let's see, 74Q. Yes, let's minify, submit that, verify. Another solution was to not do any of this, but use the use some borders to make the yellow outline part. So border, I don't remember what it is, 105 pixels, yellow, solid. And then of course you have a, let's just select the HTML for now, otherwise I confuse myself. And then some negative margin on the top, minus 40, 0, 50, 60, looks right. Then the body margin 0, 100, 100, 0. Outline 1 pixel solid. There is the thing. Needs more bottom margin. Needs more this margin. 120. Can't tell if that's right or not. So let's give it box shadow. Inset 9-inch 0. Let's give it a color of the dark green. And let's box shadow it a couple more times. 120. Oops, need a comma. 120 pixels. 100 pixels. Of course, I never remember what it is. 70. That's right. Oh, I need to have a color. The HTML needs to. Background. There. And then finish the box shadow. 0, 180 pixels. 40. Unit replace. 74Q. This one I think can be a percentage. I don't remember what it is. 20%. That's worse. 15. A few more characters this way. Um, conceptually, you might be able to move this thing off screen or, yeah, off screen, and then box shadow would save you some inset here. I don't know. You could try that. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth chasing. Just some different margins would save you the inset here. Let's see what happens. Let's say minus 100. And then this would be 240. That's breaking my brain. And then this, it's not far enough. So it's minus 200 and 340. And then this would be 0, 100 pixels. And I moved it 200, so 100 is not going to work. There's the first one. This one was 70 pixels, so now it needs to be 270. This is, I don't know what 35 VW is. 140, so it would be 340. That's more characters this way. I probably should have moved it to the side because I already had values there. I made values here where I didn't need them. Although I had, unit replace, 138. I might find another character in there somewhere, but about the same. Anyway, that's probably it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.